I'm Sucheta Singh at Crystal Gardens, and you're watching Go Island on Shaw TV. On today's show, horses come to Sydney, the Coho Run this season, and top toys for that boy or girl. All that and much more coming up on Go Island. Today we're down here at Crystal Gardens because there's a lot of crafty things going on out here. It is the Out of Hands Craft Fair, and I'm joined by the founder, Ramona Shaw. How are you?
I am well, thank you.
Yeah, so this is 24 years.
24 years.
Wow, how has the journey been so far?
Oh, it's been an interesting journey, definitely. It's a fabulous field to work in, and it constantly evolves.
What is the Out of Hands Craft Fair, just for people who don't know?
It's a fine juried show. In other words, people can't just sign up and do it. They have to submit examples of their work, and we look for fine craftsmanship, originality, uniqueness, that sort of thing. So we kind of, we pre-jury everything. So when people come, they'll see quite a good selection, and in fact a fabulous selection this year of artisan, including artisan foods, designer fashions, and home decor, jewelry, that sort of thing.
And it's perfect for the run-up to Christmas season because you can find a lot of your gifts, I guess.
Absolutely, yeah. People mark this date on their calendar, the Greater Victoria area, and they come out with their shopping lists, and it's just a really fun way to accomplish your seasonal shopping. You can meet the people who make the work, you're buying local, there's wonderful foods to sample, there's a great ambiance, we have entertainment, music, demonstrations, tastings, it's lots going on. Among the crafts, we've got some incredible new stuff this year, and a lot of repurposed, recycled things. Like a lot of the younger craftspeople, the younger artisans are taking, like for instance, men's suiting and cutting it down and making messenger bags and iPod bags and using the interior pockets.
All right, well it runs till Sunday, and people should come on down, check it out.
They should.
And it's right here at the Crystal Gardens. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was great. And we'll have more from the Out of Hands Craft Fair, of course. You know, they've got everything. They've got the potters, they've got clothing, painting, and we'll introduce you to some of the artists coming up later on in the show. But first up, our first story, the clip-clop of horses and the sound of carriages is signature to Victoria. But soon another South Island municipality will be bringing the horse and carriage system to their municipality. Jen Moranitz has our story. Now the bags that Ramona was referring to that are made from suits is by Shea. Hi.
Hello.
So these are the bags.
They are, and you might be able to tell that this was from a plaid. And what I tried to do is I cut out different parts of the suit to make it into the bag.
Yeah.
And like for instance, this you can tell was the lapel. And this is a pocket now. It used to be a sleeve cuff.
There you go.
And then, oops, behind is one of the pockets from the jacket.
So you use the entire...
I try to use all the pockets as much as possible because bags need as many pockets, you know. So the front is the breast pocket, and then on the inside you can tell that this was a Holt Renfrew jacket.
And you just leave it in there.
Because it just adds to the pedigree, you know, the history of the bag. And so it's, you know, it's not a new bag, and you know it's eco-friendly and one of a kind because you're recycling old suits.
That's great. And how long have you been coming to the craft show?
Actually, this is my first year.
First year? Yeah. Wow, that's great.
Yeah, I've been selling on Salt Spring Island at the market all the time, and that kept me really busy and out of trouble. But, you know, I've been making a lot of bags, and I thought, okay, I should just try to expand and then move out to Victoria and to Vancouver.
That's great. Now, I do want to ask you really quickly the name of your shop.
It's a bit tough. It's called Rumah Kampung, which means village house in Indonesian.
There you go. That's great. All right, well, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Beautiful bags.
Thanks.
It's that time of the year when the salmon return to the Gold Stream River. Nikki Winishin now finds out how the run is doing this time around. A quick break now. When we come back, Duncan gets a high-tech award. So the smells of shea butter, lemon and vanilla have brought us to this place where Gifty is standing here. And it's from the shea butter, a shea market.
Shea Butter Market.
That's great.
Yeah.
And you're based out of Mill Bay.
We are. Yes,
Yeah.
we're based out of Mill Bay. We make all the products in Mill Bay, but we bring the shea butter from my home in northern Ghana.
Oh, that's great. That's where you're from.
That's where I'm originally from, and we buy the shea butter from a widows collective who make they do the hardest part of the work.
Yeah.
They make the shea butter. We buy it from them in bulk. We make everything in Mill Bay using pure essential oils.
That's great. And they all come in different sets.
They come in different sets. We've got them in lavender, lemon and vanilla, juniper for the guys.
Oh, okay.
The guys love the juniper. I've mentioned lavender already, and we've got one on scented.
It's great.
Thank you.
And we have
Thank
found
you.
a volunteer that you're going to show us some of the
What I
massaging
do,
on.
yes.
Yeah,
So
for
I
sure.
show people how to use the shea butter.
Yeah.
I'm going to show Joan here how to use pure shea butter.
Joan.
Because a lot of people in North America are used to using soft creams, which are
Yes.
blended, emulsified with water and all sorts of things. So they're not very familiar with this. And I show them to use pure shea butter. You want to use a tiny amount, like a pea size, half a
really
pea
small.
size, really small. You want to warm it in the palm of your hands, like that little in Joan's hands. When I warm it, you can see how much she just got that. That will probably do both her hands. And I show people, just give yourself a gentle massage there.
enjoying
She's so wonderful. I love it when people are able to enjoy
Exactly.
the purity
Yeah.
of the product, right? That's the nice part about it.
Our next story, when it comes to the future of marketing, Dunkin' might be a few steps ahead, according to one of the world's largest information giants. Terry Church has her story. We're going to take a quick break now. When we come back, the top toys to give your kids. Welcome back to Go Island. We're down here at Crystal Gardens, Out of Hands Craft Fair happening all weekend till Sunday. It's not just about the arts and crafts, the artisans and painters and clothing down there. It's also about the food. They have the food up here, so you can come down, have a bit of tasting, and also check out the arts and crafts down here. All the artisans, potters, shea butter, all of that. Come on down. It's on till Sunday. Our next story play is so important for optimal child development that it has been recognized by the United Nations High Commission for Human Rights as a right of every child. And a great way to inspire play is through toys. Karen Algersma has our story. And don't forget to drop off a toy for kids in need. The Salvation Army and Sydney Lions are taking donations. Go to our Facebook page, Go Island South, for locations and more information. Don't forget, you can also follow us on Twitter. We are at Go Island South. And of course, email us with your story ideas, comments, suggestions. We are go_islandsouth@shaw.ca. And don't forget, the craft fair is on until Sunday, so come on down right here at Crystal Gardens. We will see you next time.